Chicago Fire Season 13, Episode 19 Permanent Damage returns to the mystery of Stella's new friend Natalie, this time getting Severide involved. It's also, now that we know Carver and Ritter are leaving at the end of the season, one of our last chances at just seeing those characters and how the show might be writing them off. And though we probably won't be happy either way, there are bad options, and there are worse options. We don't get to choose the ending, of course. And if we could, we wouldn't be choosing one. But hopefully, these two characters get a fitting one. No character deaths. No going out in a blaze of fire. Just good character endings that honor their arcs so far, and that leave the door open in case they want to return in the future, even if it's just for a short cameo. Anything else would be too painful. Here is the synopsis for Chicago Fire Season 13, Episode 19, Permanent Damage. Severide investigates an old house fire from 10 years back in which Kid had responded. Carver and Violet search for a mystery medic who abandoned a victim. Novik looks for a roommate. Are you excited for Chicago Fire Season 13, Episode 19, Permanent Damage? Share with us in the comments below. And if you have your own opinion on the show, leave a review/rating on our Chicago Fire Hub. One of the most intriguing threads in this episode is Severide digging into an old house fire from 10 years ago, one that Kid responded to. Given Severide's history with cold cases and his relentless pursuit of justice, this storyline feels like a natural extension of his character. But what makes it particularly compelling is the personal connection to Stella. Could this fire hold secrets that affect their relationship? Perhaps it's tied to a case that went wrong. Or maybe there's a survivor, or victim's family, who resurfaces, forcing Kid to confront unresolved guilt. Given the episode's title, Permanent Damage, it's possible that this fire left lasting scars, both physically and emotionally, on someone involved. If the investigation leads Severide to uncover something Stella has kept buried, it could test their marriage in unexpected ways. Carver and Violet's mystery medic hunt. With Carver's impending exit, this subplot feels especially poignant. He and Violet team up to track down a medic who abandoned a victim. An ethical breach that goes against everything Firehouse 51 stands for. This storyline could serve as a defining moment for Carver, reinforcing his moral compass before his departure. Will this investigation lead Carver to a crossroads? Perhaps he uncovers corruption or a systemic failure that makes him question whether he can continue working within the CFD, or maybe this case pushes him toward a new path, one that justifies his exit without resorting to a tragic ending. Given that fans are hoping for a respectful send-off, this could be the perfect way to have Carver leave on his own terms, possibly pursuing a role in fire investigation, or even moving to another city for a fresh start. As for Violet, this partnership could also deepen their bond right before Carver's departure, leaving fans with a bittersweet moment of what could have been. Novik's search for a roommate. On the lighter side, Novik's hunt for a roommate offers a brief reprieve from the heavier storylines. Given her no-nonsense personality, this should lead to some humorous moments, especially if potential roommates clash with her disciplined lifestyle. Could this also be a setup for a new character in Season 14? If Ritter is leaving, the show may be planting seeds for another firefighter or paramedic to join 51. Alternatively, this subplot might intersect with the main drama. What if the roommate search leads her to someone connected to the old fire case or the abandoned victim? Chicago Fire has a history of weaving seemingly unrelated threads together, so this could be more than just comic relief. The lingering mystery of Natalie. Stella's new friend Natalie has been an enigma since her introduction. Now, with Severide getting involved, it's clear that Natalie's presence is more than just a casual friendship. Is she connected to the decade-old fire? Could she be a survivor seeking closure or revenge? Given the show's tendency to bring back past traumas, Natalie might be a ghost from Stella's early career, someone who blames her for what happened. If so, Severide's involvement could either diffuse the situation or escalate it, depending on what he uncovers. Saying goodbye to Carver and Ritter. With only a few episodes left, The clock is ticking on Carver and Ritter's time at 51. While Ritter's exit hasn't been as heavily foreshadowed as Carver's, his departure will undoubtedly leave a void, especially given his close friendships with Violet and Gallo. The best-case scenario for both characters would be open-ended exits. Perhaps Ritter takes a promotion elsewhere, or Carver leaves to resolve personal demons. A tragic ending would feel unnecessary.